absolutely captivating stone coffin fissure. One of the most beautiful sights I think we've seen in the whole of Elden Ring. Don't really know what to expect down here. We haven't really, considering the types of enemies we encountered up top, I don't necessarily think that reflects what was inside these ships, because we've run into demi-humans, beastmen. The stone birds, I suppose, were on the level above in the red fields, but in the blue fields, yeah, sort of ghosty, shadowy figures. But we've got this big fella down here. Now we have run into these guys before. I'm trying to remember where exactly that was in the main game. Not entirely sure. Don't think it was in Caelid. Anyway, we'll reacquaint ourselves with our foe. I'll pointlessly activate another summoning pool. Okay, so we've got a choice of paths. We can take the high road or the low road. We're inside a dungeon technically here, so no torrent. Now this might just be a relatively small dungeon. I don't know. Right, so let's. I've got to take the high road. Might not really lead anywhere. We've got lots of slimes who are matching the sort of goo that's coming out of it's not all of them, but some of the ships. So these sort of icicle stalactite things, at least from a distance, looked like they were purple. Might have been a trick of the light. Okay, so this is a bit of a point of no return if I jump down. Yeah, he's got like a purple magic on that. It's like a weird trident. I'm not sure I can buff this weapon because it already does holy damage, right? No, we can. So I could get some fire damage on this. Okay, we have to commit to one way or the other, so... I really don't like these slimes, so I'm going to take the low road against my better judgment. Oh no, we can get back up here, I think, anyway. Hello! Good lord! Whoa. The game's... getting a few hitches. I don't know, that it's like some sort of frost damage. Now we're not going to get refillable Estus here, or refillable cerulean, or whatever it's called, tears. Crimson tears. We're not going to get any refills while we're in what's, I guess, classed as a dungeon or a cave. I hear clumsy footsteps. We'll have to take the high road another time. Hi! Oh my god, we're overpowered. It's glorious. I mean, I know I've mentioned this lots of times in the main playthrough and stuff, but man, I've really enjoyed the strength build and the shield build. Every other playthrough I've ever done of a From Software game, obviously they're not on the channel, but when I've done it on my own, I did dexterity builds, and that probably is more challenging just because there's more of an element of timing to dodging and rolling and stuff. You're a little bit more fragile, you don't really have any poise, but you know, you can hit a lot quicker. Like when I played Dark Souls 1, I did a stereotypical katana build. I think I did something very similar in Dark Souls 2. Bloodborne was dexterity as well. I ended up using the Blades of Mercy towards the end game. And Dark Souls... Oh! Don't mind me, guys. Just reminiscing about the old times. Do you think you're well hidden there, friend? Oh! Okay, we can get a really easy stun. I can't remember what build I used my first time through Dark Souls 3. I actually played the Dark Souls 3 DLCs with my Yennefer character with a sorcery build, filthy sorcery build, which made it quite a lot more challenging. But I think I just did another dexterity build the first time through. There's a lot of them. Okay. Don't sneeze on me! Yeah, we're going to have to be careful with our spacing. About 3,000 a whack. Yeah, these should be quite easy to deal with as long as we're one-on-one. 2 at a time is probably a little bit more challenging. But if we can stun them, then we'll get some iframes to help out. What's the view like, friend? More deep purple lilies. Right, so St. Trina's arrows. Arrow carved to resemble a withered water lily. Afflicts targets with a powerful... So, right, so they're hitting us with sleep. Priests of St. Trina use these arrows to spread their teachings. The sweet oblivion of sleep can become quite the habit. Oops, misclick. Yeah, what a view here, though. So yeah, we're getting links to St. Trina. This might not be like a significant bit of place here. It might just be another sort of... just a very gorgeous dungeon. The dungeons in general have felt a little bit less copy and paste than they did in the base game, I would say. The dungeons in the base game felt a little bit like... Yes, it's me. They felt a little bit more like the dungeons in Bloodborne. I've forgotten what they're called now. Oh, because they were procedurally generated. Yeah, it was me. Was there a stake of Marika that I've missed somewhere? I think there was. I think I did find one. There's one down here. Not so tough on your own, are we? Shadow Realm rune. Level 3. Okay, so no, I don't think this is going to be a dungeon then, just because... Oh, I don't know. There's usually NPCs around these fragments. Maybe this is a more significant area than I'm realizing. Hello there, Mr. Mushroom Man. Kindly Mikola. I see you've thrown away Something you should not have, under any circumstances. How will you salvation offer to those who cannot be saved? When you could not even save your other self. So, obviously, coming in here, there's been a lot of notions of sort of Mikola sacrificing parts of himself. In a sort of pseudo-grafting sort of fashion. We've got hints of it anyway. Carved words coalesce. I abandon here my love. Huh. Another shadow tree fragment. Does an NPC appear, perhaps? No. Okay, need another 70,000. Should I change my loadout? I've got quite a few weapons I could be using here. So I upgraded that, yeah, Siluria's tree spear. That'll be a significant damage drop off though, it's very much a split damage weapon. We've got the golden halberd, we used that for a period. I would like to use one of these colossal weapons, but... yeah, we used this Axe of Godfrey, it wasn't great, but it hits like a ton of bricks. Oh, I'll miss you, Great. So, great stars overall. So, that does 1,060 damage compared to 1,260 on this. Really? That's surprising. Maybe it's just nerfed a bit by the bleed build-up, perhaps? Like, maybe this would give us a truer damage, like a simple mace. I did use this Executioner's Axe for a good while. The damage on that is pretty intense, but we get a lot of strike damage, don't we, from using the maces and the hammers and stuff? The great hammers, even. Well, at least when we use them two-handed. We also had the sword. Where is it? Yeah, the great sword from the Crucible Knight set, which is a bit quicker. That does a lot of damage as well. I guess it's because it's one-handed. I guess if we two-hand it, yeah, the damage goes up quite a bit. Well, by about 120 anyway. How many runes was that new one worth? Right, so we've got two of these. 1,200, nowhere near enough. The sound of these crickets are often taken to be the rustlings of the restless dead, or sometimes the sound of their calling voices. Okay. Oh, more bird brains. You guys are not a threat to me. Squashed him. Into nothingness. Can we get back up? Yeah. I think the natural way is to go here first. Now, stony worms, these guys are usually peaceful, right? They're all looking in this direction. Okay, it's more multicolored than I thought. Okay, more stone birds. Yeah, I'll stick with this hammer for a bit. Loads of smithing stones. Yeah, a few of the areas in was it in the Dark Souls 2 DLC had a big expansive vibe of this nature to them, right? Very transformative to the game in general. Like a lot of people believe that the 3 expansions to Dark Souls 2 completely transform the game, right? They give it different bosses. Don't appreciate this, man. These things blow up, right? No? It didn't do any damage through the shield, interestingly enough. I think the cluster ones maybe blow up. Yeah. Ow! Now these things are proper annoying. Coming over there! Whatever, bird. Disgraceful behavior. God, they're everywhere. That was a bit riskier than I perhaps anticipated. Congealed putrescence. That's a new word for me. Surrounded by mines! Okay. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Game of football, anyone? Might break your foot, but... Yeah, I guess that is my one genuine complaint about Elden Ring, is they're just way too generous with the sites of grace. I feel like that's the one thing of difficulty that they could give you an option to configure. Like, you know, like how frequent are the sites of grace? And if you have the option, I would just have them very minimally, because I think that was one of the best things about Dark Souls 1, was that there was no fast travel for about 3/4 of the game. You know, you unlocked it eventually when the game got so big, it was so, but there was that, it creates like a really good tension, and you know, in terms of resource management, it changes things as well, right? Like, it's very rare that you'll run out of flasks outside of like, you know, a tough boss fight. I'm not going to rest here in case those laser dickheads respawn and start shooting me from range. So yeah, I know that it's a much bigger game and stuff, but yeah, just if they could let that be configurable, you know, so maybe people who need a bit more hand-holding, perhaps, would get it. But if you want that real challenging experience, because not, you know, when you're carrying loads of runes and, you know, you're a bit lost, and, you know, having to travel on foot more frequently, and just, you know, I think it's more immersive. And, you know, you can do that anyway, but if they give you a site of grace, you're going to you're going to activate it, aren't you? Okay, this feels very old school. Oh, are they respawning? Yeah. Shouldn't have done that. Should have saved. Should have used a prayerful strike. Never mind. Oh, what? What is this? Oh, good lord! Really? Just a giant slime. Dude, I'm over here. Thanks to whoever put that there. Smithing stone. 7 level 8 stones. Okay, fair enough. Okay, that's an old boss, isn't it? Yeah, that's the boss from that optional area in Limgrave, or near Limgrave. Yeah, he's quite soft. Multi-layered ring of light. A miracle! A miracle. Is that sorcery? I'm not sure. We use miracles, so... yeah. But we use, like, the, yeah, we use the other talisman. We use the manly talisman. The beast talisman. The only thing we worship is strength and shields and heavy armor and hammers and maces. Maybe a sword. It's got to be a great sword, though. No, none of this short swords. Short swords are for sorcerers, let's be honest. Is that another site of grace? Are you joking? Yes. Nectar Blood Virgin? A young shoot heavy with velvety purple nectar. Exceedingly rare, said to burgeon forth where the nectar-like blood of abandoned Trina pooled. Okay, so we are going to find Saint Trina, which seems like Saint Trina was Miquella's love. Right, a multi-layered ring of light, incantation of those who serve Miquella, produces a multi-layered ring of golden light and fires it forward, inflicting continuous damage on those struck by it. Charging extends the duration and increases potency. This light ring incantation was cultivated by a tradition separate from Golden Order fundamentalism, and the congealed putrescence. Bruise-coloured putrescence that oozes from stone coffins, congealed into a large, viscous lump. Found underground in the land where stone coffins drift. The putrescence is what remains of the impure lives kept within the stone coffins. Impure lives, right. Interesting. Putrescence, that's what's oozing out. Not quite enough to level up just yet. So it looks like we're going to find Trina herself. What the hell is happening out here? They're all animals. Birds, deer, goats, all seemingly soothed by the presence of something. No way. Trina's presence, probably. Wow, this is one of my favourite places in the entire game, just as a visual spectacle. Right, have we got anything else we could read about St. Trina? Because obviously, I think we read stuff about St. Trina in the base game. Right, let's get these runes spent. Because this feels like it's going to be a boss fight. Okay. 8,000 more runes. Please, game. That was enough, that was enough. Okay, definitely not going to feel good about doing whatever we're about to do here, is it? Just thinking if this is Saint Trina, obviously, like, we've got that whole sleep stuff, so if it's something connected with that, they'll probably do sleep damage, but I'm thinking Holy might not do much here. if there is a boss fight here. We're going to do an edgy walk. There might be nothing on here. We might need to progress a bit further in, but this does kind of feel like the end of the road. I don't know, it doesn't look like a boss arena, to be honest, so... Oh no, looks like we can go further up. Yeah. Okay, I thought we were going to find something more significant. I don't know, isn't that where we came from? Huh. Do we need to drop down? Oh please, grant me the courage. To fly to your feet, my dearest. Saint Trina. Grant me the courage to fly to your feet. Is there maybe an invisible bridge? I don't think so, because that's where we came from. I'm just going to chuck one down. Yeah, we definitely need to jump off the edge. A bit like the spider thing in Bloodborne. Oh, come on, man. Oh, okay. Well, there's only one way to do this, and that's to moonwalk. We're still alive. Oh, I'm getting that feeling in my stomach. Oh god. Lilies everywhere, right? Purple as well. That was very much like those really cool descents from the Dark Souls 3 DLC, right? From the Ring City. They were awesome, right? It's just such a cinematic way to enter places, right? This looks very significant. Okay. The Putrescent 9. Okay, not Centrina! Oh! God! Man, that's the same sword as the I can't get a hit. I'm trying to sponge a bit too much, sorry. Oh, that could have been bad. I think I can probably counter on that. Hey! Frisbees! Okay, second phase, incoming. Oh! Okay, that's... How am I supposed to deal with that? I'm being way too passive. Magic. Oh, missed! Okay. That was the exact same weapon as the final boss from the Old Hunters. That was really cool, though. It just didn't have enough health. I guess I've come here a bit later than I should have, maybe. Yeah, the shield has been like very hit and miss with certain bosses, right? Like with some of the a lot of the quicker bosses, it's very difficult to use the shield effectively, and then some of the big creature fights, it's very difficult as well. But there wasn't any like status effects. It was sort of straight damage. It wasn't doing that much, sinking our stamina too much. So the great shield seemed like a hard counter to that. Worked really well. Nearly threw it away at the end, missing that final hit. Wow, we've got 200,000 runes for that. We picked up a new essence. I can't believe I used to listen to the theme song from that final boss fight from... It's not the Moon Presence, that's the main game. From the DLC, it's... it's got an awesome soundtrack. Oh, I can't think what it's called. It was the exact same weapon anyway, wasn't it? Definitely. Okay, we're not too short for another level, because I'd rather just spend the runes, so... We need another 33k runes. Remembrance of the Putrescent Knight, hewn into the Shadow Tree. The power of its namesake could be unlocked by the finger reader. Yeah. All tainted flesh eventually becomes putrescence, and this clump of it imbibed St. Trina's nectar, which granted it eternal rest. And so it was that putrescence became her knight. Interesting. Like, I'm getting St. Trina's definitely giving me a bit of a vibe of the holy woman from Demon Souls, who you find in the sort of pestilent area. Right, so 30k. It's pretty much these two combined, isn't it? Just need a little more. First try though, gotta be happy with that. Oh, I was 3,000 short, not 300. One, two, three. Bad maths. Alright. In we go. We're in a safe zone. Yeah. This is definitely giving me vibes of the Holy Woman from Demon's Souls. Let's not pick all the flowers. She might take offense. St. Trina, what am I looking at? Have you turned into a flower? Her head's like... Yeah, she's turned into a flower. Or turning into one of her own lilies. Imbibe her nectar. I've spoken about this before, but like, that one of the things in this game is you just sort of saying yes to everything, right? One must die. To prove one's value. Is she gone? Oh. Hold on a second, lady. St. Trina Disciples Cookbook. A record of crafting techniques left by a disciple who pursued the teachings of the Saint of Sleep, yet what seemed a gentle sleep at first ripened into velvet. Lulling branch. Still nothing? Am I just gonna die again? Wonder what condition needs to be fulfilled to not die. I'm just wondering if having... No, we're dead. I just wondered if it was because, you know, because after you beat a boss... Is it? I can't remember now. Does that refill like the rune arc type thing? Maybe not, actually. Alright then, that is that. We can't really do much else here, can we? Now, what we want to do is head back to the entrance and take the high road. Might not be anywhere significant. So there's some sort of condition we need to meet in order for this to work. Right. So first things first, let's just head back to the entrance and take that little high road. It might not lead anywhere important. Maybe we need to have killed Mikola. Because it sounds like St. Trina and Mikola were lovers. I'm not backtracking too hard here, am I? Of course. I don't know what rock collapsed. Oh! Don't appreciate that. Okay, I think this just leads back down to the same sort of place. Maybe? Not sure actually. Can I jump on this fella's head? Not quite. Where exactly am I? Oh, are we on the collapsing bit? Okay, guess that's it then. Okay, so we might need to come back here, so we'll yeah, it's St. Trina, so we'll make a mental note of that. It's written on the map as well anyway, so... Right, so we need to decide where we're going to go now. Because obviously I think that there was a fork in the road here. And we've also got this like lower path here that maybe leads into this section. We don't really know what this is. It looks like a finger circle of some sort. We've also got this northern path. I seem to remember one of you mentioned in the comments that this northern section was a very high level area. So maybe we'll just stick down here in the south, try and deal with Bale. So what I'm gonna do... I don't know where's best to start from here. Yeah, we'll start from the hidden grave, site of graves, and then make our way back down to that beach where the fingers were, because that hints, the fact that there were fingers there already hints that we're heading towards that circle of fingers. That's what it looks like, right? But we found St. Trina. So we take the second jump down to get to the beach. Which is this one. And we'll just have a look down the coast here while we squash some fingers. Dude tried to flick me. The other one's not sneaking up on me, is he? Alright. Look at that with the water cascading off the sand. Beautiful. That's a really cool effect, isn't it? More yeah. A trap finger. What do you take me for, man? Well, I just think it's normal to see a bunch of fingernails in the beach sand. I know we don't need these resources, but I must collect the shiny things. Very tranquil down here. This looks like it's a dead end, to tell you the truth. Oh no, we got a cave entrance, I think. No, nothing here. Just fingernails in the sand. Nightmares, Jesus Christ. Okay, guess that's not how we get to that place I was looking at on the map. There's probably going to be a clear edge here. Yep. That's a shame. I thought we were... Oh, no. I guess I can drop off from there, maybe. If there's a way to climb up. Oh, I see you. What do you take me for, man? Bloody fingers. Keep thinking I'm talking about the character Fingers from Cyberpunk 2077, right? I'm not sure we'll be able to jump off the top of here, but we'll at least get a good view. No, there's definitely a clear path, I just didn't see it. Yeah, we're in Fingerland. Finger Ruins of Rhea. Wow. So, Maybe all of these are past great fingers. Wow, so this is one of the more like alien-like. It's got like an alien-like quality to it, hasn't it? Very otherworldly, sort of moonstony feel to it. Right, we're about an hour in. Can't upgrade anything unless we just change weapons or something. Wow. Yeah, looks, yeah, very otherworldly. Are they just fingers? They look different. No, they're just giant fingers. They're in the walls. You guys are disgusting! Time to squash some fingers! You all need an appointment with the HR department. Little creepy, touchy-feely fingers. Personal boundaries in the workplace fingers. Lines were crossed. This place is massive, man. Wow. I'm just going to check one last time if I can get rid of the compass. $170 hours. Wow. Well, that's the thing, you just can't really customize it, can you? Just on, off, or auto. I mean, this is just graphics, right? It's not that bad. You can download a mod to get rid of it, I think. Okay, that's new. Don't like this. Some sort of wormy sorcerer. What are you conjuring, man? Whatever it is very inaccurate. What the fucking hell is that? It's like a worm. It's like a Dune worm with limbs. What fresh hell is this? It's a finger with fingers. Yeah, we're getting into some weird alien territory now. I love it, but I hate it at the same time because I'm scared. Right, we'll take the high road because this looks like a dead end. There's still some semblance of nature here as well, so... There doesn't seem to be any down there. Just weird worm men. Wormers. I mean, does this guy think he's hiding? Like, no one's going to notice him? Oh! That one did. talk to the hand. Okay, jinxed it. Oh, thinks he's hiding, and I got jumped. Oi, big boy. Oh. I wonder if we're going to get some weird finger boss. Yeah, lots of wormers. Feels like there might be another entrance or something back here. What the hell? What has happened here? Okay, that feels quite significant, so I'm just going to deal with the filthy fingers over here first. I mean, are these your children? I mean, surely not! Okay, we've got like a sacrificial altar or something of that nature here. Don't know what's going to happen if we touch this altar. Or corpse, or whatever it is. This decapitated corpse with his holding his hands out. There's bound to be another one that's going to drop down. I'm just saying. Okay, no, I thought there was going to be maybe a little entrance to a different area back here, but I guess that's what the altar's for. Oh, really? Remembrance duplication. Interesting. So any boss remembrance we've got that we've not converted, I guess, we can duplicate. Good to know. I'm on top of the fingers! Right, let's head down into the hellhole. Nailstone. Of course. Flake-like stone. I have a thing about fingernails and stuff. Like I'm not generally like I'm not a squeamish person or anything, but I had a lot of issues with my skin and stuff when I was younger. And I had like it created like a problem with the cuticle on my fingernails. I used to have nightmares about my fingernails falling off. I've got them all still. But yeah, I can't I don't like messing with like fingernails and stuff. Flake-like stone shard with a faint fingerprint engraving. Found at finger ruins. A piece that came loose from the tip of one of the column-like stone fingers that grow at finger ruins. Okay, so great. Never want to see that again. Alright, worm men. I don't like you. You don't like me. Don't want to deal with your slimy sorcery. Yeah, these things are horrifying though, right? Very Bloodborne-y. Wow, this... very ethereal. Well, I guess we should head towards the centre. We can explore the outskirts perhaps later on Torrent. I guess we should head for the middle. Okay, that looks dangerous. Okay, that was purple magic, sort of like what the fingers were doing. Is it going to lock me in place? Bring it on! Yeah. Where the hell did you come from, man? Coming for you. Yeah. Don't you run away. Okay, I've bitten off more than I can chew here. And they're literally chewing on my head. See ya. These alien sorcerers. Cowards. Honest. You need to study some real sorcery, guys. Right, I need to heal. I can't take another one of them. Look how happy he is, dancing around. God. Alien sorcerers, sleep sorcerers, fire sorcerers. Now we've got alien sorcerers. Now we've got an elevator, it looks like. That looks like a giant elevator to me. I can hear like a hissing noise. Oh, God. What fresh hell is this? Yeah, definitely an elevator to me. Oh, it's a summon area. Is actually something going to hatch from that? Sound the hanging bell. Oh, right. Oh. Crimson Seed Talisman. +1. Can I sound it again? Okay. I guess because there are several of these, aren't there? So... Fine. Alright. I think I am using one of them, aren't I? No. Right. Fair enough. Because there's another one of these areas up here, right? So I guess you just get a reward from going in. Fair enough. Right, there's bound to be some more bits and bobs in here, so let's have a look around. Yeah, these like eggs. Yeah, these look like eggs that have hatched all these weird creatures. Let's have a little gander. Bound to be some more worms around. More giant hands. Get a bit grossed out in here. Honestly. A finger mimic. Lightly pink mushroom resembling a white wizened finger. Very rare. Used to by those who wish to become fingers to induce hallucinations. Used to by those. Doesn't make any sense. They call these mushrooms the stillborn of the two fingers. Excellent. Just what I want, a stillborn. Some stillborn fingers. Okay, I mean, we don't have to murder all of these guys, really, do we? It looks like there might be a different area back here, though. Yeah, because... yeah, it looks like it leads underneath here. So I think we're going to double back into this place here, where we found the Elak River Cave. That's what I think. Oh, come on, man. You not seen what happened to all the rest of them? Okay. I'm just going to head this way. Thought we got some more fingers up here. Oh, bother. We got a fire golem, or whatever it's called. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm not treating this thing with respect. That's going to annoy me. Very hazy down here. Feels like my frame rate is dying a slow death in here. I don't know why. A little bit. Someone died. An old shack. The Finger Weaver's hovel. Aha! My theory is proven true. The Finger Creepers hail from these ruins. So now I must sound this one hanging bell, and sweetly cradled shall I come to be, at the bosom of the exalted Mother. I mean, I just got a reward for it, but maybe I'm missing something. A record of crafting techniques left by a determined student of the Finger Ruins. His brush with the sublime all but shattered his mind, though he was left capable enough to leave these few precious words. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following: glinting nails. Yeah, I won't be doing that. A bear? A ginger bear? I feel represented. I'll leave him be. No idea where I'm going. I don't want anything to do with you or your family, sir. I only kill evil creatures, not nice little, not nice bears. Is this a dead end? Where? Yeah, yeah, it is. How have I ended up here? Finger Weaver's hovel. Oh, is there no other way out or through? I don't think so. How strange. Oh, I thought we were going like over here. I still think that there is somewhere to go in that direction. Right, I'm just gonna head north. Oh, gee, no, I can't go that way. Was there a high road that I've sort of missed? Okay, I think that this bit here with the tree roots is much lower down than I'm maybe realising. Yeah, it's way, way further down. So, yeah, we can't get there. There may be a path through here, doesn't really look like it, to be honest. No. I'll just have a little look to the sort of southeastern side, maybe. Hello there, bonny worms. Okay, I think that's kind of it for this bit then. Unless I can blow the horn again. I thought that it was going to be like an elevator that took us down. But, just have one more look at it, and we'll maybe just spend the rest of the video plotting where we're going to go next. Whether we maybe make more of a beeline for Bale, or whether we maybe head north. No. It's like the end of the road. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any way to access this eastern side from this sort of blue-red finger hit area. So I reckon we go back to the Grand Altar. Seems like a logical place to go here. And then we'll try and head... We'll try and find Bale, basically. If possible. There's no point starting a fresh sort of exploration from here.
Warrior true. In a time long the far
yeah, same. The drakes. Yeah. So from what I'm gathering about the lore, is that back in their era, there were two sort of castes of dragons. You had like the highborn dragons, like Placidusax, and then you had maybe lowborn dragons. I don't necessarily think Bale was a lowborn dragon, but he maybe was like a representative for the lowborn dragons. So it's sort of like an interesting societal hierarchy of peasanthood and nobility, essentially, I think is what they're going for. And that's why they're after Bale. So maybe reading too much into it, but yeah, we'll pick it up from here next time and try and head towards the Jagged Peak, which I'm not even sure we can get through here. I don't really know. I mean, maybe it was simply sort of coming across here. But all of this looks fairly impassable, like we can't get past. Maybe we need to head back this way. To get there. But this sort of lower rooted area does seem very different, like a different area completely, but we'll just explore in the next one. Right, awesome. It was, yeah, the fissure had a cool boss fight. We chewed through it pretty easy. I think our build was a good match for that. In terms of St. Trina, we're gonna have to. There's gonna be a benefit to sort of drinking the nectar there, but we don't really know what it is yet. It's currently poisonous to us. Maybe after we've defeated Miquella or something of that nature. Yeah. Well, I mean, do I mean Mesmer? Not Miquella. After we defeated Mesmer. I'm getting confused as to who the boss we fought was. Oh, I think it was Miquella. But we haven't defeated them anyway, it was too tough. The one in the castle. Anyway, yeah, we'll pick it up from here next time. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Just remember, everyone, never trust an on-crate. I'll see you next time.